morning, everybody. Chaos Gaming here, and yes, we are back with some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And in today's video, we finally got the data download that confirms 100 million Shoto Todoroki is coming into the game. So we're going to be taking a look at his kit and seeing what he's about. Also, we got the character that's going to be coming right after Lady Nagin is, and it's none other than, yes, Season 7 Iida. So we're going to be taking a look at him as well and see what he's about. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can let me know down below, who are you going to be summoning for? Are you going to be summoning for the Iida, or are you going to be summoning for the Shoto? Now let's take a look at the Shoto because he was the first one that got teased. Let's take a look at his art. So this is his non-awakened art, him pointing at you. And then this is his awakened art with the fire and ice and the 100 million logo. This looks nice to me and HD as hell. Another thing that I really like is the attention to detail that since his color is purple, the 100 million is purple as well. Actually, I want to take a look at the other 100 million character. Let me see. Let's pull up Bakugo. Is his red? Is his red? No, it's yellow. Okay, damn. That would have been cool if all of them had like a specific type of color. Damn, man. They could have cooked right there. Alright, so now let's take a look at his kit and see what he is accomplishing in the game. The plus ultra being 100 million fire and ice attack, deals 6% damage to a single opponent, increases his skill impact by 30% when character has block. Ooh, so he has the new effect block, which we'll take a look in Discord for its definition, because I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little bit since I have personally seen what this skill does. Increases character's max HP by 10% for 3 turns and gives character the ability to block. Grants additional HP equals 120% of current HP for 3 turns. Damn, what the hell? 120%? How much HP is this man gonna have? How much does he currently have before that's even activated? 57,000. And then if you add the 120%, for all the mathematicians that want to do the math, by all means go right ahead. I personally cannot do that, but I just know that equates to a lot. This is not effect guess. Gives all allies the ability to nullify 2 status ailments. That's good. Blocks the recovery of all allies that are covering allies or drawing aggro for 3 turns. This effect cannot be nullified or canceled and does not affect guess. So, okay, this is weird. So, if an ally is recovering, right, they're not going to be able to recover no more that are basically defensive. So, characters like Kirishima, let's say Fagum, if he ever comes into the game. I'm trying to think of another character, but the literal only character that I can think off the top of my head is Kirishima, who covers. Like that is Kirishima's existence, covering or drawing aggro. Oh, Redestro too, he does that as well. Thank God I remember. But yeah, so they are not gonna get HP recovery whatsoever. These gotta have some way of boosting their defense, because there's no way, man. Like, we're sacrificing HP recovery over him just being good. Let's see what happens. Alright, first action skill, which is going to be Fire Dance, deals 250% damage to all opponents with a medium chance of burning them for 3 turns and increases skill impact of all allies by 50% for 3 turns. The cooldown is for 4 turns. Crazy that this is a sentence. When was the last time we seen a character that literally only had 1 sentence on their action skill? I think it's been a little bit. I can't remember all the characters off the top of my head that we had this year and last year, but I think it has been a while since we've seen 1 sentence. But this is a good effect to have on your action skill, especially if you're doing AoE. Second action skill, which is going to be the Raging Fist, deals 400% damage to a single opponent and burns them for 3 turns. Increases defense of all allies by 20% for 3 turns when character has block. This character ability to block grants additional HP equals 50% of current HP for 3 turns when character does not have block, and the cooldown is for 5 turns. Okay, so like I talked about earlier, I had a feeling he was going to be boosting defense somewhere on our allies, because there's no way in hell I'm going to risk my defensive characters not getting HP if they're not getting more defense in return. That just sounds absolutely dumb to me. And interesting enough, that with this second action skill right there, you're going to get an additional chance to block when you're not blocking. And it makes sense because they don't want you to stack these HP buffs together. Because imagine 120 with 50, you're going to have 170 HP. Now, I can't speak for the fact the auto skills. The auto skills can give them more HP buff. But just with the action skill and the plus ultra, they're not supposed to stack. Alright, now let's go into the first auto skill, which is going to be Silent Fighting Spirit. Increases character's max HP by 20% for 10 turns up to 1 time. This buff cannot be cancelled or blocked. And gives character the ability to block. Grants additional HP equals 200% of the current HP for 5 turns up to 1 time. What the hell? Nah. There's no way. What? So he has 200% for free. Then when you get the Plus Ultra, he gets an additional 120%. Bro. That is insane. You might as well stack the 50% HP. What the hell? Might as well give it to him. Gives all allies the ability to nullify 3 status ailments up to 1 time. After 2 turns pass while character has blocked, increases Plus Ultra gauge of all allies by 20% up to 3 times. Damn. I mean, and what's crazy is that he has block for free. So what's going to happen is after 2 turns pass, you do your action skills and everything, you're basically sitting on a Plus Ultra for basically either 2 to 3 of your characters with no hesitation whatsoever. Second auto skill, which is going to be Heat Resistance. After character receives 2 attacks from a burning opponent, increases Plus Ultra move skill impact of all allies by 20% for 3 turns, and defense of all allies by 5% for 3 turns. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Increases the character's max HP by 10% for 3 turns after character receives 4 attacks from a burning opponent, which you are going to be getting from basically your first active skill, which has a 50% chance of burning all the opponents for free, unless they do have an ability that makes sure that they don't get burned whatsoever. But you know, if that happens, that happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. My second sentence right here. After character receives 2 attacks from a scorched opponent, increases Plus Ultra move skill impact of all allies by 20% for 3 turns, and defense of all allies by 5% for 3 turns. So there's 2 different procs of getting defense. Okay, so that should stack with the defense that you are gaining on the second active skill as well. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Increase character's max HP by 10% for 3 turns after character receives 4 attacks from a scorched opponent. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. But what's pretty weird is that he doesn't scorch. He doesn't have the scorch effect unless I'm missing something. I didn't see it at all in his Plus Ultra, in his action skills, in his first auto skill, and I think you're supposed to have that effect in the first place. So are they saying they want you to run this Shoto with the Endeavor that we got for New Year's? Is he still even up here? No, he's not for sure. Hell no. Alright, we're gonna have to look him up. Real quick, I just want to see with the Endeavor, because he is the only character in the game that does have Scorch currently. So let's see. The opponent's Scorch. Cancel all temporary status ailments affecting every single opponent that is Scorched. Converts their burn status to Scorch. There we go. Okay, so right there he's giving Scorch. Deals 40% damage to a single opponent. Decreases power of all Scorched opponents by 20%. He's not doing it there. What about here? Is he putting Scorch? Converts. Yeah, okay, so here he's doing it. He's not doing it weird. Okay, so he's not doing it on the first active skill. He's doing it on the second active skill, and he's doing it on the Plus Ultra as well. But he should automatically have it on his auto skills. I'm just saying, like, if people want to run this as a team, I'm checking real quick. So if you want to skip up to the Iida, by all means, please do so. Is he giving Scorch here? No, he's not. What about second active skill? I mean, auto skill, my bad. I'm just zooming through this. I don't see Scorch on here as well. Okay, there we go. After 2 turns pass while character has resilience, converts all opponents' burn status to Scorch. So that's where we're going to see that huge benefit right there of Scorch being active. And I think as well in the first sentence, after 1 turn pass while character has resilience, burns all opponents for 1 turn. Yeah, so those basically coincide with each other. Interesting. Okay, alright. But now that we took a look at the Shoto, let's take a look at the Iida and see what he is accomplishing in the game. We'll take a look at his art as soon as we're done with the kit. So, the Pulse Ultra is going to be Reciprocal Turbo Jet. Deals 550% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact is increased relative to the character speed. Makes sense because Shoto's all about speed. Gives Frostbite to a single opponent for 3 turns when character has Frostbite resistant up. Gives character the ability to evade 2 times when character has 3 or more temporary speed up effects. And then reduces character's cooldown time by 1 when character has 5 or more temporary speed up effects. The skill gains Bullseye when character has 7 or more temporary speed up effects. Damn! Oh my god. Yeah, he's gonna be fast as hell. And if he has an AoE as well, I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I know anniversary is a month away, but I might try to get the Iida because I just want that speed, man. AoE and speed are my life. First active skill, which is going to be Astonishing Speed, increases speed of a single ally by 50% for 3 turns, and a skill impact of a single ally by 30% for 3 turns. Increases speed of all allies by 10% for 3 turns when character is evading. And the cooldown is for 3 turns. Nani? 3 turns? If you look, this is crazy because Hear me out. If you have a character on the team that gives you cooldown by 2 or even by 1, by the next following turn, you might as well just go crazy with this stacking. What the hell is going to be 100 then 150? Like, what? Oh my god. I hope though, like, this is good, but I hope that he has a passive effect that he gives speed. Second action skill, which is going to be Somersault Kick, deals 350% damage to a single opponent. Gives all allies the ability to evade 1 time and increases speed of all allies by 10% for 3 turns. Gives character immunity to speed down for 3 turns when character has 3 or more temporary speed up effects, and increases character's frostbite resistance for 3 turns when character has 5 or more temporary speed up effects. The cooldown is for 5 turns, and that's crazy because this is stacking with this. That's a lot of speed that you are gaining. If you're able to protect this Iida, you are cooking for free. First auto skill, which is going to be Single Mind Determination. Gives character the ability to evade 2 times up to 1 time. Increase the speed of all allies, excluding himself, by 30% for 3 turns up to 1 time. Increases character speed by 5% for 6 turns when using a character's successfully executed skill chain. After character receives 3 attacks from the opponents with lower speed, gives character the ability to evade 1 time up to 3 times and reduces damage to character by 10% for 3 turns. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Okay. That 30% speed, man. That is insane. If you stack this with the Momo, who has 25% speed on her auto skill, which, real quick, I want to say my bad. I thought that her auto skill was a freaking support memory. I don't know how the hell I thought of that in the first place. And I think I mentioned that more than once. That's my bad 100%. I figured that out the other day. I don't know why I was saying that, but yeah, my bad. But yeah, overall, you stack those both together, you're zooming. You just need a very good AoE character if you do want to pair those two up together. Second auto skill, which is going to be Crazy Speed. When character has speed down immunity, increases skill impact of all allies by 10% for 3 turns, and increases plus ultra move skill impact of all allies by 30%, so your plus ultras are going to be hitting hard. Gives all allies excluding character immunity to speed down when character has speed down immunity. When character has frostbite resistance up, increases character speed by 10% for 3 turns, and reduces damage to character by 10%. Increases the frostbite resistance of all allies excluding character when character has frostbite resistance up. So, how I see this Iida being used is literally just making sure, number 1, he doesn't get hit, or he doesn't try to get killed so early. Number 2, you want to have another character on the side to make sure that he is doing a lot of damage, the other character, he or she. Number 3, this is basically countering the Dabi and Compress. Like, those two are done. With this Iida being in play, you get the speed immunity, done. You're not running them no more. That's what this character is representing. Which, thank God, get Compress out of here, please. We're done with that, man. He's way too old to still be running around in the meta going a little bit crazy. But now that we take a look at the Iida, let's take a look at the support memories that are going to be coming out. The first one being as fast as possible. Oh, wait. I forgot to look at the art. Let's take a look at the art real quick. Alright, so this is Iida's non-awakened art. I like it. Simple and clean. Oh, wow. That's cool, man. I like that. That's sick. Like, the little flames and the ice going around while Iida's just going like a Mach 50. That's sick. I like that a lot. Oh my god. They're making me want to summon. They're baiting me into it with this Iida. I'm going to summon on Shoto regardless because he's a popular character, and as a content creator, I got no choice but to go at least a little bit in on that Shoto. But the Iida, man, he's making me want to summon on him too. Now let's take a look at the support memory, which is as fast as possible. This increases character speed by 50% for 2 turns every 1 turn. Increases the character's max HP by 20% when equipped by a yellow type character. Reduces damage to all allies by 15% for 3 turns when character has frostbite resistance up to 2 times. And then increases plus ultra gauge of all allies by 30% when character has speed down immunity up to 3 times. Damn. They could have done the craziest thing with the support memory, and they could have either made his speed go up by 60%, or they could have given an additional boost in speed as well. But, you know, the support memory is still alright. It's nice. It reduces damage and then makes sure that you get your plus ultras very fast. I think you could actually see this in play going up against maybe All Might, because you do want to make sure that you are plus ultraing that All Might, but maybe not as well because it's only up to 3 times. I could be wrong. And this is the memory right here, which, whoa, what? You could put this as a wallpaper, man. That's how beautiful this looks. Like, they cooked with the art, man. They cooked. But let's take a look at level 1. So it goes down to 10%. Max HP, it goes down to 10%. And the reduced damage goes down to 5%. And then the plus ultra goes down to 15%. Okay, and then it just increases by 5, right? No. Okay, so the speed still stays the same. Max HP increases. Ally reduction increases. And then the plus ultra gauge increases. Then the others go down. No, sorry. They go up by 5%. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, so I'm going to start messing up my words. But yeah, they go up by 5%, and then, you know, another 5%. Now let's take a look at the SR support memory, which is going to be pure goodwill. This increases character speed by 30% when equipped by a UA high class 1A character. Every 3 turns increases character speed by 15% for 2 turns up to 3 times. And then increases character's critical resistance of all allies by 20% for 2 turns. After receiving 3 critical attacks up 3 times. Yeah, I know I made the mistake there. My bad. Like I said, things are about to get a little bit crazy. Okay, so we got the Toga Confession. Oh my god. This is crazy. Sad we didn't get to see what Midoriya would have said right after, but this is a good art. I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, this should have been a UR art. I'm saying it for free. This should have been UR art. Like, come on, man. Next, we got the Mineta support memory. Take my quirk, won't ya? Increases power of all allies by 10% if there are any pro heroes on the team. Decreases speed of all opponents by 20% for 3 turns if there are any UA high class 1A characters on the team up to 1 time. Damn, if this was permanent, I'm not gonna lie, this probably would have been a good support memory to run. Actually, this would have been a good support memory to run before the Iida. Now that Iida's a thing, this support memory kind of sucks, so Ignores target and binds a random single opponent for 1 turn after character receives 3 attacks from an opponent with speed down up to 1 time. And then it's, oh, damn. Hawk's getting his quirk stolen, and then Mineta's trying to be the one that is the sacrifice instead. Damn, man. People underrate Mineta, man. When he needs to come up to the plate, this man tries to come up to the plate as best as he can, but sadly wasn't the case in this instance. But now that we took a look at everything that is on the website, sorry if I yapped a little bit longer than usual. Now, let's go to the Discord and check out anything else that we have missed out on, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, thanks for waiting. Let's get started. So the first thing that we do see here on the Discord is that Shoto's banner is going to be a step-up banner. Now, I don't know personally me, if I'm going to be doing the step-up, I think I'd rather be safe and do my tickets first. And then if my tickets fail me, then we'll go up to the 1.5 times rates and then call it from there. I'm not going to go that deep because, again, I got to be smart about my resources for anniversary. We have the character select recruit, one of the banners featuring Bakugo and Shigaraki. The second one being Hawks and Midoriya. The sales, which, you know, majority of the time are the same. They really don't change whatsoever. Shoto's banner being shown right here. Nothing looking different. We got the plus ultra animations for the Shoto and the Iida. If you want to go check those out, I always say it every single time. Go check out Hydro's Impacts. That's where you get them first. I usually post them as soon as the, you know, Twitter account shows them off. Well, not soon, like right away. Like, I don't upload it like right away. But, you know, the day that it comes out is the day that I have it uploaded on both YouTube and potentially TikTok, because TikTok might get mad. A character and memory have been added that will provide a bonus during the dual-headed Bullets of Peace. I said that wrong, but whatever. The character for this event is 100 million Shoto Todoroki. It makes sense because sadly Shoto banner is coming out tomorrow. So hopefully you guys that don't have that much resources can at least, you know, either skip. I personally will probably say skip, but if you are going to go in, just at max 2 multis. Just do 2 multis and that's it. Because again, 1 month away, 1 month away. We have all the characters' kits. We got the support memories. We got the description for block, so let's read it. We read it before, but my memory's still kind of hazy on it. So let's see if, number 1, if I get the same opinion, and 2, what it is about. So, character grants character additional HP equal to percentage of character's current HP. Character takes on 50% of the damage received by the allies, excluding the character itself, and decreases character speed to become the slowest on the battlefield. I remember saying that I did not like that, and how Kirishima was probably going to be the first character to get that void. Boy, I was wrong right there. These effects are removed when the additional HP is depleted. Okay, that I like. I like that. Okay, but I mean, it depends, number 1, how much damage is the Shoto going to take, and number 2, the amount of time that the block effect is going to be active, because most times the block effect cannot be removed, as we've seen in the Shoto's kit, so you are going to be slow for a little bit. But again, it also depends how much damage they do to that Shoto as well. We got the banner for Shoto that's coming out on April 5th, ending on the 17th. So the day after, or 2 days after, the Iida banner is going live. We have the regular banner, which is going to be the same time. We have the recruit that is lasting from April 10th to 22nd. We have the second round that's lasting from April 13th to 25th. We have the Iida, April 16th to May 1st. Which after Iida, we're probably getting one more regular character, and then bam, anniversary. Like right there, bam. So we're going to be seeing the last character probably at the end of April. We have the event that's lasting from the 16th to the 29th. Information. We have the spring login bonus, which is giving a total of 70 gems. I'm trying to see if there's any other gems. No, 70 gems. Okay. We got another login bonus going for us. Yes, we do. We got the second round. This one is giving 50 hero gems. So 70-50, we get a total of 120 gems throughout the entirety from April. Hold on, let me see. April 8th to 27th, right? No, the 25th. Damn, come on, man. You're going to give a little bit more, like 200. We're getting close to anniversary. Like, let's get a super, like, early login bonus for anniversary. Like, super login. I still got upcoming gift boxes. We're getting 50 gems from the Climax Battle for Redestro. We're getting 100. Wait, this is old. This is old. Okay, never mind. This is old. My bad. Okay, is there anything new here that I should look at? No, there's something new. Alright. I thought it was like more updated, but I guess not. Alright, drop campaign. Let's see when we're getting the boost on the main quest. So, there's currently one that's going active. When Shoto's banner is live, we are getting 5 times. Woo! Thank God. Again, one of the greatest things that I have ever done is make sure that when the banners are live, the main quest boost is live as well. Now we just need to look at the 16th and see if that's going to be up for Iida. The 12th, the 16th to the 13th, the 12th to the 13th. Is Iida not getting a boost? Hello? Okay, there we go. 2 times rate. It's lasting from the 14th all the way to the 18th. That's good. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Hopefully for the anniversary, we get a bigger boost, like 7 times boost. That would be amazing. So the next time that we're going to be getting a maintenance is going to be lasting on the 17th. And ending on the 18th. So with that, this is where we're ending today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also subscribe. Again, let me know down below, who are you more hyped for, the Shoto or the Iida? Again, I would really suggest not going too deep on these banners whatsoever, or just not going in it at all. But with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.